Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Snake Doc here. Just want to do a quick update video on my optic SR9. SAR9, not SR9. And I just got back from my indoor range and not happy. I had a failure on every magazine. I tried loading mags 3 rounds, 5 rounds, 10 rounds, 15 rounds, and full 17 rounds. And every mag with 2 different kinds of brass full metal jacket ammo, 124 grain Federal and 115 grain Fiocchi. Failure to eject. I was getting stovepipes like crazy. So I got my optic sighted in, but the gun is not reliable anymore. So I'm really not real happy about that. Here you can see how dirty the muzzle is. I only shot 100 rounds. I shot 50 rounds of 124 and 50 rounds of 115. And I feel like I'm kind of screwed because it's either the recoil spring or it's the Cerakote on the extractor, but the extractor seems to work fine. But I might detail strip or pull the extractor out, polish the inside of that channel, and see if that extractor is the issue. If you look at the inside here, you see my ejector looks fine. There's no issues on that. The extractor is across the breech face. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. But everything's right, except now the gun's not reliable. So, that sucks. But it was pretty much the first round of every mag my empty would be like this. My empty would be like this, so your regular stovepipe, and then I could extract, and the next round would be ready, and I could let go and the slide wouldn't quite go into full battery, and I'd give it a smack. So the other thing I think I'm gonna do is polish the feed ramp. I didn't have feed issues though, but the feed ramp on this, I don't know if you can see it. Let me pop the slide off real quick. If I can. Jesus. There we go. Jeez, oh Pete, what's up with that? So the feed ramp on here it's not shiny. It's got some brass marks on it and stuff like that. But again, like I said, the feeding wasn't the problem. It was the extraction ejection. So I don't know if it was because of the Cerakote. Like I said, I don't know. It seems that there's not anything hampering the action there. The other thing that it could be then, the only other thing it could be would be a recoil spring assembly. Doesn't like the weight of the optic, so it's not like staying, I don't know if they call it dwell, but it's not staying open long enough, because the weight of the optic is too much for what the spring can do, if you follow me on that. So my choices are try it some more, polish the feed ramp, polish where the extractor is, remove that. There's nothing wrong with the ejector, so it's not that. I think it's the time. So I could either take my optic off and put a plate on there with a rear sight and put a front sight back on it and try and use the optic on something else or sell it. But yeah, basically this doesn't run reliably. So therefore, it's no longer an option for a defensive weapon, whether it be home defense or concealed carry. So it is now relegated to being a range toy until I can get it to run reliably. So if you have one of these, I wouldn't necessarily run out and do the optic thing, because there's no SAR USA. I think I told you how bad their customer service is. Like, the guy that they have running there is a joke. So I'm not even gonna bother reaching out to them about Recoil, because he's not gonna know anything. But what I do want to know is they do have an optics ready version of this gun that they run in Turkey. I don't know if they're here in the US yet. I can't remember if they ever came over yet. If not, I'm sure they will. But I wonder if their recoil spring assembly is the same or if they beef it up. So I might try reaching out to SAR9, Turkey, and see if I can get like Google Translate to change the language for them and see what they respond with. But I'll keep you guys posted. Sorry to be a downer, but I just wanted to give feedback because I know that some people had commented on it that you know, it was kind of cool and they were considering it. So it's not reliable right now, and I don't know if that's, again, if that's just this particular gun and this particular Cerakote job, or if it's just not going to work because of the way it's sprung and the weight that you get by putting the optic on there. So I don't know. Stay tuned. I'll try and figure it out, though. You know me, I like to tinker. So you guys, thank you guys for watching. Always shoot safe,